Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Virgo and Pisces on Saturdays. But I do want to let you guys know that in case you're interested in the deck that I'm using, it's called the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. And as always, if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading from me, my information is in the description below. So, I just want to let you guys know that sometimes the cards like to float over in the deck. I do see them, however, I really only take cards that jump out of the deck like these ones have. And my main goal here is to get you guys roughly 8 or 9 cards, and then we can get started on your reading. So we have 7 cards out right now. So I'm going to try to pull out 1 or 2 more cards for you guys. And with that, we can get started. So I'm going to take your overall energy and put it in the upright, because I don't read overalls in the reverse. But I do just want to let you guys know that in case the reading resonates with you guys, or if you really enjoyed the reading, the best way to let me know is by leaving a like or a comment. But like I was saying, your overall energy here is the Sun card, which is an awesome energy to be in. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, which tells me that you guys are dealing with a lot of happiness right now. Things are really starting to go your way, and it feels like I'm really getting that song, I'm Walking on Sunshine. So that might be how a lot of you guys feel. But besides that, I feel like you guys are really in a good position. I feel like a lot of the goals that you were trying to manifest earlier are finally coming into fruition, and that's making you feel really good. And I feel like beyond that, your relationships with other people are really starting to better. I feel like if you've had some disagreements with coworkers in the past, now you're really starting to see eye to eye, which feels really nice. Perhaps you've had some family disagreements, or just haven't been seeing eye to eye with your friends, right? Like, those are the things that are going to start to change right now because you have the Sun card energy, because it's a really awesome energy that talks about betterment in all areas of your life. And I feel like beyond just material things like your connections to other people or your work situations or your house or whatever, I feel like you're really coming in touch with your inner self, right? With your inner child. And I feel like that's going to allow you to really start to manifest a lot of these things much quicker, because you're now in a place of positivity. So as your overall energy, you have here the Ace of Pentacles, or not your overall energy, but in your reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles is a really awesome card, especially since it's an earth, an earthy energy card, and you guys are an earth sign. So I feel like you guys are within your element right now. And when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, I see it always as a new beginning and stability. So I'm hearing a relationship for a lot of you guys. I'm hearing there's going to be a stable groundwork, a foundation set in your relationships, and that's really going to allow you to know to have everybody on the same page, to be able to build towards a future, because that's really what the Pentacles are about. They're all about building. So I feel like in a relationship context, you're really going to start building together and moving forward. But I also feel like in a work context, you guys are going to really receive some kind of a new, I don't want to say a bonus or a promotion, but there's going to be a change at work that allows you to work a little bit more efficiently, right? You're going to feel a little bit more happy, a little bit more connected to your work. And I feel like that's going to allow for a lot more satisfaction in the long run, because there's a difference between going to a job and just going through the motions, and then also really being passionate about your job and feeling like you're leaving an impact and being happy with the kind of work that you do. So with the Seven of Cups, I feel like perhaps in the past you've had some kind of element in your life that felt a little bit unreasonable, right? Perhaps you were trying to save up, let's say you're trying to save $1,000 every month when you make $900, right? It's unrealistic. But I feel like now you're sort of changing your approach to a way that's a lot more realistic. And in the long run, that's going to help you achieve your goals. because I see that emotional fulfillment later on in the reading, right? I see this 10 of Cups that is going to bring you that emotional fulfillment, that happiness. And with this Sun card, like, you know that everything, like, the Sun card is a major spoiler because everything that I say is going to come out positive in the end, and you know that. I feel like with this this Two of Wands here with the Judgment in reverse, the Judgment in reverse to me feels like you were going to be judged harshly originally, but then things changed. Right? So with the Two of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands in the upright is representative of a planning stage, right? You're taking in all the information and you're figuring out what to do with it, but I feel like there was some kind of a delay. Perhaps you couldn't get around to it, or perhaps there was no need to. And it turns out that not going through with your plan or not planning at all ended up being the right thing to do with this Judgment in reverse, because it feels like you, in the long run, ended up feeling a lot more, or rather being a lot more efficient, right? So this combination feels like you were supposed to do homework and then your teacher said they ended up not grading your homework that day, right? I feel like this is a stroke of luck, so don't count on it. But with the Sun card, I don't see any negativity here. It almost felt like I was trying to say negative activity. So perhaps you guys should be a little bit wary about the things that you do, because they might affect you in a negative way. So I'm hearing like smoking for some of you guys. Be careful around things that you know that'll set you back. Like not doing perhaps your work or whatever, because even though you might get away with it, it feels like you need to be careful around this, because there's always that possibility of being judged harshly. But there's this interesting energy here of this hit and miss, because we have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands, and both of them are in reverse. So the Knight of Cups, oftentimes I see it as a love offer or some kind of an emotional message. And because it's in the reverse, it feels like it doesn't take place. And it actually ends up bringing you happiness, the fact that it doesn't. It almost feels like this is an opportunity missed that brings forth a better opportunity. It feels like perhaps maybe even you had your eyes on someone and they either reject you, or somebody else that's even better match for you pops up, and then things are even more positive, right? It feels like you have your eyes set on something, and then something else happens that's even better, and that's what you end up going with. It feels like you're not necessarily aligned to what the universe was planning for you, but instead of having like a strong, harsh, rough tower moment, you're having just sort of this gentle nudge in the correct direction that is a lot more positive and beneficial for you. Because I see the Knight of Pentacles here with the Seven of Wands in reverse, and that to me feels like you were investing a lot of time into a situation, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. It's that stability again, but it's to a longer period of time, right? So the Knight of Pentacles brings forth a message of stability, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So it feels like you were really trying to make some kind of a long-term plan here. The kind of thing where you like save up every week, and then maybe by like a couple months or even like a couple years worth of time, then you're gonna be able to take this action or whatever, right? But then the Seven of Wands here comes in reverse, and it says, hey, actually don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. Here's something that's even better. And that's kind of what I was saying here with this Knight of Cups with this Judgment combo, is it feels like the universe or some kind of divine entity here with this Judgment energy is telling you don't actually go through with what you were planning, because there's this much better alternative here. So whatever it is that you do end up doing in the end, you're going to see this Sun card energy, because I feel like no matter what it is, you're going to come out winning in the end, Virgo. But that was your reading for this time around, Virgo. If you enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel, and I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new videos for Virgo and Pisces on Saturdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.